a board,
Shares.
right? You have shares, right? You have shares, or you're owner, or you have like maybe you're one of the founders of the institution. Whatever the reason is, does it make sense for me, who are like one of the people who's getting returns from this company, to try to give as much possible to an employee?
Usually it's not really.
Not really. Is that a good business plan? No.
Employee.
Huh?
Which employee?
The CEO.
The bottom one or the highest?
No, but I'm saying there's a market rate.
No, it's not a good idea.
No, I'm just saying as a general business practice, is it a good idea to try to pay as much money as possible?
Usually as little as possible.
Yeah.
It depends
Mhm.
on what the return is.
Yes, and I agree with you. So if there's a market rate, but I'm saying at the end of the day, as somebody who owns a business, my idea is to minimize costs, right? I want to minimize costs. So if the CEO, like going salary is like 300,000, I'm going to try to hover around that mark. Am I going to give 500?
No.
$1 million?
But
7 million?
But if the CEO is going to
500?
double the size of my company, I may give him 10x, right?
It's not a guarantee.
Yeah. So unless he's done that in other companies, I don't know.
But that's why
Yeah.
CEO salaries are high.
No, qualifications. The thing is, why do we hire people? Do I walk into a room and I'll be like, you, CEO? How does it? No, how does it work?
Look, how it works is
Qualifications for CEOs is based on their what?
Experience.
On their track record and their experience, for sure. And I have like whatever the market is demanding for something, that's how much the market is going to demand.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with people making money, and I don't think that we should. If we as a community, if I as an individual, even if I stop this person from making more money, have I helped myself? No. We should always work as communities to kind of raise the water level in the community. Like give each other skill sets, encourage each other, start employing each other, so that we raise the watermark. That's how we grow. But bringing other people down is not a way for what? For growth. It's not.
it is in some corporate areas.
Let me know when you get there. So like, it's not a way to climb. We don't climb ladder. You might be able to climb a ladder as an individual, but you're not going to climb as a community, because you've created this hostile, toxic mentality that the only way for me to succeed is for him to fail.
Zero sum.
Yeah.
That's also
Yeah.
not Islamic, because like Allah is al-Razzaq.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The rizq is not,
Yeah.
it's infinite.
I agree. And like,
And even some like a lot of successful, rich people, they have that mentality of giving and like spreading, like it's win-win.
yeah.
They don't, like only the ones that like he was like the best one some weeks ago. One who's like too jealous or too.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that
Yeah, man. Like, that's the jealous mentality. But people who want to, like, and we have to change that. Like, we should want good for ourselves, and we should want good for others. Like, this, it's not a healthy mentality. It's very toxic. What other people are doing, that's their business. The only time I should worry is when it's affecting me directly. And that's only in the case when somebody's oppressing me and somebody's hurting me. Then I have to go and stand up for my rights. But at the end of the day, if my neighbor is earning $1 million or 7 million or 50 billion, it shouldn't matter to me. Because number one, I don't love what? I don't love the dunya. Okay. And if Allah gives it to me, that's fine. Because I still don't care. And when I'm given more money, I use it in a good way. And when I have less money, I still use it in a good way. I just can't give as much. So it's important to have that positive outlook, that positive attitude, to reinvest in ourselves, to reinvest in our communities, to reinvest, you know what I mean? Like, this is what we have to do. It's not about having a negative mentality and pulling other people down. We should always try to raise ourselves and raise others. Luqman, he said to his son, "My son, the world is a vast ocean, drowning many of its victims. Let your boat be taqwa, pad it with iman, and begin by relying on Allah or having tawakkul. You may succeed, but I don't see you as succeeding." What do you guys think?
You may succeed in the dunya, but not necessarily. It will help you eventually.
Okay.
Two scales of success here.
What is he advising him here? Essentially,
Don't try to take the
don't even take the boat out. He said, listen, even if you have all of the tools to navigate the dunya, there's still a chance that what? you're still going to drown. You're still not going to succeed. Fulayl, rahimahullah, he said, I pondered much over this verse. إِنَّا جَعَلْنَا مَا عَلَى الْأَرْضِ زِينَةً لَهَا لِنَبْلُوَهُمْ أَيُّهُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا وَإِنَّا لَجَاعِلُونَ مَا عَلَيْهَا صَعِيدًا جُرُزًا. That we have adorned the earth with attractive things so that we may test people to find out which of them do best, but we shall reduce all this to barren dust. And again, it's just a reminder that this world it's just temporary. And it looks beautiful, but it's all going to turn to dust. I mean, there's a lot more. I spent a lot of time translating some of this stuff.
It's your world?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this one. So Ibn Abbas, he said that Allah divided this world into 3 parts. He said the believer, he uses it to prepare. Prepare for what? The akhirah, the next world. The hypocrite uses it to beautify himself, and the disbeliever uses it as enjoyment.
Beautify himself.
Yeah.
To make himself look.
To make himself look, because the hypocrite is what?
Ugly, who's looking good.
I guess he's not.
He's superficial.
Two-faced.
Yeah, he's two-faced. He's superficial. This one I thought was pretty harsh. So because it's only dogs that come to feed on the carcass.
As usual. That's Ghazāli.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, no problem. You guys can read some of them. I'll go through them slowly, and then there's a couple that I really thought stood out.
The house which you're healthy responsible. Sure.
So out of all of these narrations, Ghazāli was really bothered by this one. And the reason he was bothered by it is because he felt like if this is the case, then it's very difficult to actually have the next world overcome the love of this one.
Is that the thing that broke it?
Well, so he said here, he says, I would hope that this is more sound. He said, I would rather rely on this statement. And he said that the world and the next gather in this heart, and whichever one overtakes the other will follow. Meaning that they're both equal. Like one isn't more powerful than the other. I want to ask you guys about this one though. I want you guys to read this one.
Is he going to use it?
I don't know. What is he saying to?
Now we're in the days of poverty.
What is he saying to do?
Not to give, not
Just use the bare necessity.
So he's saying use the bare necessities, and what should I do with the rest?
Save or invest. The days of poverty is like basically you're old age.
No, when you go to the Akhirah,
Ahsant.
you have nothing to
Ahsant. Ahsant. It's a spiritual statement. Poverty is where? Not in this world, but in the next. Meaning that I should only use what I need, and what should I do with the rest? Give it in charity, do good deeds with it, etc. This one I liked a lot. This one. A wise man asked, who is this world for? He responded, for the one that left it. And he said, who is the next world for? He responded, for the one that seeks it.
The first one was against the.
Yeah, no, this one, I didn't. Yeah, because it goes against the hadith of the Prophet where he said, what he said, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. But like I said, the idea is like, you just get like some crazy, like extreme, like, you know what I mean? Like you're like really pumped. Yes?
Yes, Allah said in the Quran, لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي كَبَدٍ, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's it, you know. It's like a struggle, you know what I mean?
It's always going to be a struggle. But this is actually the last narration he mentions, and this one's actually nice. So basically, Ali radiallahu anh, he says that there are 6 categories of things. He said things are made to be eaten, to be drunk, to be worn, to be ridden, to be married, or to be smelled. Right? This is the general 6 categories. And he said the best thing that can be eaten is honey, but even honey, it comes from a fly. I heard it comes from a bee. Right? The best of which is water. He said, but both the obedient and the sinner, they benefit and they drink from it. He said the best of what is worn is silk, and it comes from a worm. And he said the best which is the horse on which men are killed, right? Because they ride it into battle. The best of which are women, whose concern causes concern. He said, I swear by Allah, she might beautify something in the best way, only to intend the ugliest thing from it. And then smelled, the best of it is misk, which is from the blood of an animal. Yeah. What do you guys think about this? I thought this was hilarious, personally. Right? Yeah. Yeah. It's like you know.
The beautiful things have ugly sources.
No, that's not what it's saying at all, man. Wow. Dang.
The Real Housewives.
And again, this is something that men don't even have the ability to do, right? It doesn't matter how much a man beautifies himself. It's not going to change anything for him. It's only in a woman's beauty that she is actually able to twist and manipulate it in a way that a man never can. So, but yeah, that was funny. And that's the end of the chapter. This is the last narration that I actually mentioned. Yeah, go ahead. So basically, she may present something in a way that is so, it looks superficially beautiful with an ill intent behind it.
Don't worry, you're cute.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
This is the Instagram culture.
Yeah, that's Instagram.
MashaAllah.
We call it catfish.
Catfishing. Allah mustaan. Allah mustaan. Yeah, but like I said, it's I would say the characteristic or the ability to beautify. Again, this is something that is uniquely feminine. This is uniquely feminine. This is not a masculine trait. Because even if men did it, like it wouldn't be attractive. And again, he's just talking about, like, you know, when a woman is concerned about something, who ends up being concerned? That, right, the people around her. Right, he's specifically here talking about the husband, right? So when something's bothering his wife, that will end up bothering who? It'll end up bothering, but as it should, right? Listen, I already said that women have power over men that men don't have over women. This is well known, and this is part of that, right? This is part of that. But the opposite doesn't always hold true, right? If a husband is bothered about something, it's not necessary that the wife will be bothered about it. Huh? You gotta fix the problem. Yeah, this is our job. Listen, I acknowledge. But alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. I'll see you guys next week. Allah yabarak fik. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.
So humor is not new.
Nah,
Not new.
not at all.
I wonder if they had comedians at the time.